guys, today we're going to be reading a book about Walter the farting dog. Now, this is illustrated by William Cotman. Now let's get into the reading book. Betty and Billy brought Walter from the dog pound. Nobody wanted him, said Billy. But we want him, said Betty. Well, I think he smells awful. I think you better give him a bath. Mother walked in and said, he smells awful. He's a dog. And that's when they got their first clue. The tail table bubbles in the water. He's probably just a little nervous, said Mother. Hopefully his stomach must be upset. But Walter's stomach wasn't upset. He's perfectly normal. He just hurts a lot. He did it when he played with Betty and Billy. He did it when he walked around the house. He did it in the dining room. He did it in the kitchen. And he did it in the sleep. That dog farts morning, noon, and night, said Father. He can't help it, Daddy, said Betty and Billy. They didn't mind Walter's farts, so what if he farts? Billy said to Betty when they were alone in their room. Betty agreed. Walter agreed too. He sat there looking intently around, farting. Take him to the vet. No, he's gonna eat chicken nuggets. Dogs are supposed to eat human food. Farting, the vet said, or reticle feelings, as we stayed in the medical profession and described a change in diet. Dogs have sometimes some kind of diet. And there's the spider, of course. They gave Walter every kind of dog food he farted. They tried to give him on cat food. They gave him hot dogs. They gave him hamburgers and lettuce and tomato sandwiches. That's not good for dogs. Dogs don't eat kind of food like that. They gave him fried chicken. They gave him rabbit food. They made him a veterinarian. No matter what that dog eats, he turns into farts. Rod Father. Walter got the blame for everybody else farts too. If unlikely let one slip, and he just went and stood near Walter. Then he had to say was Walter, and everyone else looked at poor Walter. He has to go back to the pound, said Father. No, Daddy, begging Betty and Billy. Don't, said Walter, but he goes tomorrow, said Father. They placed Walter's fart. It was all over that night. Betty and Billy cried in their room. Oh, Walter, you gotta stop farting because Father's gonna send you back to the pound tomorrow, said Billy. Walter knew how serious the situation was. He'd never see Betty and Billy again. He resolved to hold his fart in forever. When Betty and Billy fell asleep, he walked down to the kitchen to see if there was anything to eat. He managed to open the 25 bag of low-fat dog biscuits the vet had described for him, which made him fart more enough that he knew how they made him fart, where he couldn't resist eating he ate the whole entire bag. Very tasty, said Walter to himself. And then he went to go lay down on the salty gigantic bubble began to build inside him. This is gonna be trouble, she said to himself. Nervously, he was afraid of what would have happened if he let it go through. Maybe the house would explode, so he kept in it. It wasn't very easy. In fact, it was trouble. He had resolved to never bark again. Here's the future depends on as he laid there again. with his tail linked tightly between his legs. He heard a noise at the window. He watched it slowly open. A pair of burglars came through. They dropped slightly into the kitchen. Watch out for the dog, said one of the burglars. He will bite. The other one said he's a wimp. Filled with gas, he couldn't move. They tied a rag around his shout so he couldn't run. Okay, whispered the first burglar. Let's go in the police house. He took everything he could in their hands. Unbreakable glass pants. He rolled on his back and we've got it all, said the second. With his paws and he gashed his teeth. We've got it all, said that second burglar. Let's go. That's when Walter let it fly. It was the worst part of his life. It made him tremendous noise and shot him across the room. A hideous cloud filled the air. The burglar clutched their throats, unable to breathe. With tears in their eyes, they reached for the window. They tried to grab their bags with all the valuables in it, but the arms were too weak. Let's get out of here. And the spiders on their face. They jumped out the window and ran up the block, clucking their grasp for air. Still blinded by Walter's attack, they slipped into the headlights of an approaching police car. Hold it right there, said the policeman. The family learned to live with Walter the hero dog, and that's the end of our trail. I hope you enjoyed Walter the farting dog. Make sure you'll subscribe and leave a comment and put on the bell so you know which video you want to see next. So, bye-bye. Wait, don't do it yet. I'm gonna fart for that. And stop it. Stop this thing so I can see it. Wait, it's not